for a major company, a helicopter company. It's called Aftermarket Support for Helicopters, okay? They're flying around, things are breaking down, parts are wearing out. We're a one-stop shop for helicopters. So I was told, we see potential for you. You're better than just working customer support. Revamp the business from ground up. You can map it out and find bottlenecks and find shortcomings and find helicopters so that our company runs more efficiently, okay? So I busted my ass, I worked my ass off, I did double work, never got paid for it. And you say, oh, it's part of the process, man, it's just part of corporate America. Fuck you. Banned. Gone forever. Banned. Gone forever. Banned.
Hey, it worked. So that was Limtex and Little Piggy with the song Banned, Gone Forever, featuring at Lim Fandango. And I am Punished UNIRock. See if I can wake up my assistant, get my new look going. This is my new look. That, you know, so for the people that dress up like me, they can have something new to do. You know, you got to take your shirt and you got to pull it up over your hands. See? There you go. It's my new look. Because it's just, I would put on the gloves. I would put on the fingerless gloves, but it's not. It's just too hot. All right. So, part 2 of me starting to stream a lot. Wait, is it part 3? It's part something. Is me coming in for an early stream. Yeah, figure that out. And we've got a bunch of archived posts that are from an old school tragedy pimp. So regardless of where this all goes, we have a study in OG tragedy pimping. The difference back then is that YouTube didn't censor content. You know, you could find some wacky stuff and crazy stuff on YouTube back in the day, monetized, and everybody kind of like was just going around grabbing things to dump on the platform, because if something caught, which was not easy, everybody would think, it'd be easy to go viral or something. It's not, because there were so many companies just spam dumping content onto YouTube so they could get a viral video. Because if you make 5 to 10 to 15 to 20, and I am not exaggerating, all of these numbers are very possible. If you make that much money from a viral video, even if it's a brand new channel, but brand new channels aren't monetized. Yes, they were. New channels were monetized. Are you being good over there, bub? Hey, oh my God, he just fell over. He is so floppy. He flops and flops. Oops, hold up. Oh, sorry. He flops and he flops and he flops constantly. Okay, so if you're catching up on the insanity here, like I said, we're going to look at an OG tragedy pimp. The problem is this OG tragedy pimp is someone in our debunking community that, of course, has done some controversial things lately and backed a bunch of weird behavior, lies, misinformation spreading. When you've got these things going on and you notice, it's kind of like CNN and Fox and ABC and all of them. You know, I was watching a YouTube channel today and they were basically showing how Sound of Freedom, that movie that came out, is doing like something like 100 million, which is literally out of this world for a indie or a small studio movie, especially in the movie going, you know, I'm not going to go into it, but in the movie going business right now, the way things are, is just not like it used to be. And this thing has exploded past all the other movies. But if you look, those mainstream media articles that come out are attacking it instead of propping it up. And if you go look at like Rotten Tomatoes, it's got a Rotten Tomato score of 70%. and 100% audience score. And if you go look at like one of these crappy movies that everybody hated, they've got like a 90 or an 80%. Even the Barbie movie has like a 90%. Now, why am I saying this? Because they choose to put out content and they work together, the media and the people that support the media. Yes, it's still profitable to support the media because they're popular, and they selectively put out content so that they can put out a narrative. They don't just cover something based on what needs to be covered or the point that it makes or how it relates to something else. And of course, that's what we've noticed from the Go Lightly, as I call it, community that tried to take Molly's place when she got banned by doing a lot of these controversial things that were completely against how they had been acting for almost a year or even longer for some of them. So now that we're here, we've got answers, because what happened was, as you know, a YouTuber, I'm not going to mention his name, under orders, I got my ass ripped by my attorney, so I'm not going to mention any names specifically, but I had a lawsuit filed against me. And you know that another YouTuber that I don't want to mention had a lawsuit filed against her, and she decided to get a bunch of money and then go on vacation and then try to get a bunch of money again and all this stuff, even though she had enough money to be able to pay for it herself, even though I didn't have enough money to pay for it myself, but I did. It's funny, right? Anyway, so these lawsuits had some information in them. Ironically, now here's the thing, ironically, the information, which I would tell you not to even bother looking into so that you don't have to witness, you know, if you know of a YouTuber that would censor it, I would say to go that way if you want to look at something. But, you know, I wouldn't be spreading around anything like that. Regardless of who you like and who you don't like, you need to respect them or you're just as bad as the tragedy pimps, right? But what I'm saying is those lawsuits named people as certain people. And so that's why what I showed you yesterday or last night is so crazy, because that lawsuit, the information there backs up the fact of what that video I showed you yesterday claimed. And I really don't care. Like, the whole point here is that it's weird to have a tragedy pimp from 2013, 2014 up to 2017, maybe even up to 2019. But anyway, from what I've seen up to 2017 and starting in like 2010 or 11 or something, it's weird to have a tragedy pimp who had a successful tragedy pimping career back when the internet was different. And it was so different that that tragedy pimping that they were doing wasn't, you know, and not to say that tragedy pimping right now is good, because even, you know, Bullhorn Betsy can only get a couple thousand views and she's desperate out there. But the point I'm making is tragedy pimping back then probably only pulled in peas and carrots compared to what it pulls in now, even though now it doesn't pull in that much. So the fact that all of this is kind of laying itself down, I wanted to show you an article, but yesterday we went too long. So I hope this intro is good enough, because I'm cutting it off. I've got stuff to do, so I can't sit here and just blab all day. Let me pin my stuff so we can get going. Like, sub, oh, come on, bruh. Like, sub, share, rockAlot, and sign UNIRock2. Should have done this before I started, but I forgot. And let's go. So this is about Trayvon, and Trayvon was a teen that faced a very sad circumstance. I'm not going to get into that information at all, because I just want to look at what was going on in this article and why it relates to the video that we saw last night. So it says, now this is an article straight from the webpage. So this is an article written by someone that's been debunking Molly Golightly for a while, and when Molly got banned, they decided they were going to go around and lie, spread misinformation, target, and start drama. And I think this whole thing coming out kind of gives us a little bit of a look into that. Okay, Trayvon was working hard on an image in the months before he passed, likely longer. I can only comment on information I have available, but there's plenty at this point. If the judge would have let this text message that Trayvon wrote to a friend or family, not sure this case would be over. a text message. A text message that was written, really. And this goes so far to show you that even back when they were billing themselves as the biggest blog stars ever or whatever, they didn't... Bowser's in there attacking Rachel. I can hear him barking at her. Could you guys hear him? Come here, Bows. I want him to bark for you because he has the cutest voice, but I won't be able to get him to do it right now. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Oh, there he is. Hey, come here. Oh, I caught you. I caught you. I caught you. I caught you. You don't like it when I do this, do you? You want me to jump down and play, don't you? Yeah, I know. I know. Isn't he getting big? Isn't he just like growing like a weed? You're growing like a marijuana. Can you see him? Say hi, Bowls. Hello. Okay. Go play. Go do something that doesn't involve ripping my bandanas to shreds. Do something other than ripping my bandanas to shreds. But it shows you how ignorant these people even were back then. It's like you tragedy pimped for a long time and then you started to debunk. What in the world? Why didn't you actually learn anything between then and now? It's really strange. Okay. And I am constantly slammed for my criticism of Sabrina and Tracy, mostly Sabrina, and I'll let you know why I feel such disdain for her as a mother at this point. Okay. So let me go ahead and just set the stage for you. This is a woman that just lost a son, and that's why people were upset that these bloggers, these anonymous bloggers at the time, these bloggers were, the people were upset at them for targeting this family when they were dealing with this grief. It really didn't make sense. It's like, look, if you have issues with them, you had all of this time before this happened to be able to do what you do. And you could give them some time to grieve because right now they're not doing anything but grieving. And sure, you can give an opinion on the entire case, which is nobody would tell you not to, but don't attack the family. Like, it doesn't matter. And it's so weird. These are the same criticisms that I had when I was watching the bullhorning of the grandmother. Yeah, people didn't like the grandmother. Really dumb people thought the grandmother should grab her by the hair and run her into the police. But my point was, why are you even going at her right now? You're not going to accomplish anything. You're saying because you want to protest, but you won't say what you're protesting, which makes it not a protest. And I gave so many criticisms that I could give right now. But anyway, let's just get back into it. So make sure you know these are family members that are being targeted directly after they lose somebody. And it says her fantasy of who Trayvon was has ruined a man's life. So it's like you're talking about the family, but you think that they have a fantasy of this person and you don't. They know a lot more about this person than other people do, I would think, even especially if they raised the person. Not saying that that's what happened in this case. Again, I don't even want to dip my toe in this case because it's been extremely politicized. So on purpose, I'm not going to. If you don't like that, then don't listen to me talk about this because I don't want to get into this case. Anyway, I'm just looking at key figures of tragedy pimping, okay? Now, she has gone along with the manufactured Trayvon because in my opinion, it makes her feel better as a mother. But can you establish how you know who this person is just from some posts and videos? You know, back then people posted a lot less to social media, but okay, maybe he was had a camera on him 24/7. Again, I'm not even going to look. I don't care to. So let's keep moving here. So then, sort of like a do-over, in this manufactured fantasy world, Sabrina had a good teenager, an honor student on his way to college who enjoyed riding his bike, sports, fried chicken, and video games. I'm not even going to say anything there, but you're describing a kid, right? Who probably started to, as he got older, misbehave and delve into these types of other behaviors. So it doesn't invalidate the mother's opinion of who the kid is because she raised the kid. It doesn't invalidate that she believes that he's doing all these things and saying this is what he likes and this is what he does, again, because the majority of his time he's doing those things. It's just a weird way to attack somebody. Hey, you don't know who your son is. now that he's dead. I'm going to attack you for that. It's like, whoa, you know? So an obituary appeared for him in the local Miami newspaper 2 days before the publicist was hired. Just a blip with a very few details. On the day it was written, I honestly believe both Tracy and Sabrina were crushed and beyond consolation that they lost Trayvon, and felt a scenario of Trayvon's death was plausible and likely accurate. I don't think they were up in arms with SPD calling for George's arrest. Yeah, that happens to everybody that loses a family member, and it typically takes them a very long period of time to be able to get back to normal, if they ever do. In fact, I would go as far as to say that most people never get back to normal. You know, I had that close call with my son, and I'm still not back to normal from dealing with that, even though things are completely normal. I still have like thoughts of it just fly into my head. I still like dream about it and think about it sometimes, and it's terrifying. And that was not this situation. That was a situation where I still have my son. I still, you know, get to spend time with them and hang with them every day and talk to him and play video games with him. So, you know, what I'm saying is I can't imagine if it was the opposite, and I just don't get this. It's just so through the roof evil is what it is. Through the roof evil. Okay, Tracy knew who Trayvon, let me go back here. So he said he called the first two to see if Trayvon had been picked up. Of course, he only said this once during an interview, and thereafter the first two calls were never mentioned again. So Tracy knew who Trayvon was as well. So basically, I just want to give you enough details that this blogger, and you guys all know who this blogger is, everybody knows, this blogger is trying to convince the world that this person is that this person's a completely different person than what the mother thinks, okay? And it's just gross. I'm not saying you can't write something like this. I don't know why you would about like a basic high school student that you don't know, that you've never met, that you're not related to, that's not in your family. I have no clue. Like the entire basis of this, take out everything that happened and just imagine that a blogger is trying to write an article to convince everybody that this mother and then the other family members do not know who their teenage kid is, because that teenage kid did a bunch of extreme things in high school a couple times or a few times. He started to misbehave. He started to lash out. Maybe he got into drugs, whatever it is. And again, no, I'm not going to delve into this story. Even though I know some things about it, I'm not even going to apply those things to this due to the fact of how politicized it is. But anyway, the point that I'm making is, even if that was the scenario, it's still, I still can't figure out why this article would be written at all. Now, because we now know that the person who ran this and wrote these is actually politically incentivized due to some facts that came out that I don't even care to bring up. If you want to see them, you can look on other channels. I don't care to bring it up. I think it goes farther to show that the tragedy pimping going on is probably a result of them wanting to further the political agenda. And they felt that this was the route to do it, and they had nothing in their head that said, but I'm not going to target a kid that passed. I'm not going to target a family that's grieving. I'm not going to do those things. It's just really weird in my opinion. Anyway, so back out of the what if the bad things didn't happen mindset, now just into a little bit more about the article. So he had been kicked out of Sabrina's house 3 times and suspended from school 3 times, both in many months. And they list what he was caught doing, which is fighting and in possession of like weed and stuff. And that it even goes further to make my point. So you're saying that in just a few months, okay? In just a few months, this all started to happen, right? Okay, so that wouldn't be any kind of indicator that a parent doesn't know who their son really is. It would be that the things that they're doing now might solidify to become part of who they are when they become an adult, or when they start to act as an adult, live as an adult, out of the house and all this other stuff. Maybe these things will solidify into the being of the person. Maybe they'll start to become personality traits of the person. But just having it happen in a few months and the behavior going on, even if we gave 6 months of the behavior going on, I don't think that goes against all the years of the person's life or the experience of the mother. I think it's just part of the story. So it's just a really, like the tragedy pimping on top of tragedy pimping multiplied by tragedy pimping to the exponent of tragedy pimping. And everybody knows the exponent of a tragedy pimping is at least 1,000. It's at least the tragedy pimping times 1,000 itself. Times 1,000 of itself, not 1,000. Times itself 1,000 times. So now they start to even go into rumors about the mother, and it just goes to show how they're building a narrative against the mother after the loss. So, according to Alicia Stanley Martin, Tracy's wife at the time, Tracy used to pick up Trayvon from Sabrina when he was sick so they could take care of him, and that's very strange and foreign to me as a mother. What if the mother's working? It wouldn't be foreign if they're working. It would. What are you talking about? I mean, and this is a teenager. Maybe the teenager is playing hooky and going to his friend's house or going somewhere else so he can get away with more stuff. Maybe this is leading up to the bad behavior. There's a million possibilities is what I want to say. And in this blogger's opinion, the mother heard what happened to him, the circumstances surrounding it, and first, she accepted it because the scenario was not out of the realm of possibility given his recent history. She never even traveled to Stanford until the civil rights lawyer with an agenda showed up with their publicist. So, again, she did what her lawyer told her to do after she had a lawyer take the case pro bono. And again, like I said, I have many personal criticisms when it comes to the politicization of these kinds of stories, especially this story and a few others, and I'm completely taking those out of the situation. I think anyone would, they would separate it. You separate what happened to him from the political aspect as much as humanly possible. You'll make the argument, but the other side isn't if you're going to argue politically. And I don't care. Yeah, the other side's evil. Why are you being evil? And it's crazy because in politics, and it's a reason why I stay away from it as much as possible, and I hate bringing politics into a story, is because if you're aligned with one side, you're just likely to be like, oh, there's a reason they did that, instead of saying, wait a minute, that's really messed up. It's like, well, I got to excuse that side because they believe what I believe on some other subjects. And I don't think like that, and I think it's dangerous and sick and stupid to think like that myself. But Anyway, it's not like I'm wildly grasping at straws and catching random and crazy ideas free-flowing from my backside. There's all manner of documentation I'm using as a foundation for how I see the situation. See, and an educated blogger would reference it in their article. They wouldn't put a hyperlink. They would literally pull a quote from what the documentation is saying and put it in where it supports the arguments that you're making. And this is why, number one, the person that wrote this is not a good blogger. They aren't an educated blogger. They're not an educated writer. They're not good at what they do. And they're just claiming something. And it's ironic because at this point they're saying that it's not like I'm pulling this stuff out of my backside when they're literally pulling out the fact that they have documentation to back up what they're saying out of their backside. They have no type of educated training or just education in general, like college, I mean, or even high school level. I would say not even high school level because you learn to reference when you take college prep courses in high school. And you understand that, yes, if you're not going to pull your sources, then you are pulling out of your backside. You're just you're putting it dependent on the person who's reading what you're writing to be able to say, oh, you're saying there's documentation. Let me go on the manhunt for that. Okay, you get my point. I need to stop rambling. Okay. And then they start to nitpick, so I'm just going to shy away. But the point is, if we scroll through, and let me just scroll through it really quick because I don't want to make sure I missed anything. Okay. So if we scroll through, it's just a really long kind of slog fest that keeps doing the same thing that I just said over and over. Let me see if there's any more that I want to hit from to let you know. Well, let me go here. The narrative for the Stand Your Ground case to use at a congressional hearing and the other media had begun. The opposition to the law, a very interesting explanation of the initial agenda by the lawyers. So the narrative was a young boy was shot because a vigilante had no legal responsibility to retreat, and the lawyers of the Martins would say many times that he was shoot first, ask questions later, law. The sweet, innocent, and unarmed little boy was shot in cold blood by a racist, added for the lawsuits, wannabe cop. So if you want to criticize the racial aspects of a shooting, I will not get on you for that, okay? And yes, a shooting a lot of the time is going to result in someone dying. When you attack the family, that's when I'm going to label it tragedy pimping, okay? So just to make sure that you're on par with me here, the entire article again is titled Trayvon Martin in fantasy his mama embraces. And the whole point is to try to convince people that this boy is that the mother doesn't know their kid and all this garbage. And they used it to push their agenda. Okay, so some music going here. Let me go in to the Wayback Machine here and we'll just take a look at some stuff and talk in general, and I'll scan the chat really quick, see what you guys are thinking. Go back. I did that wrong. Now that, and then hit enter, and let's see if it works. Scan the chat real quick. Hey, Poisoned Harley. I must have missed something going on in the community. Well, don't worry. I'm going to recap everything in a second for anyone that just got here. It's like she's two people. No apologies either. Well, no. Just so you understand. Oh, I'll do it in the summary. Let me fix my camera here because I didn't do it before I started. Much better. Here, let me get my outfit going. For those that like to dress up like me. Okay. It's weird, man. Hello, Freedom. Good to see you. Hey, Mist. Okay. So, let me give you a little bit of an update, and then you'll understand why we were going into this tragedy pimping article. And this stream is going to be a little quicker, just so you know, than other streams. I just wanted to make sure we get this added to what we did yesterday. So, here we go. All right. Oh, good. The puppy fell asleep. Puppy's in his little pillow. He loves this pillow. Man, I should take a picture of it and share it on Twitter or something because it's freaking cute. He fits. It's a pretty big pillow, but he fits on it. And he curls up and he's right on the center. If I wanted to pick the pillow up, make a little doggy UFO, I could. Okay. Look at the web archive back up. Get YouTube back up. All right. So, let me summarize for some of you that just came in. Last night, we went live on Kick. Just so I could say hi to the peeps, let them know that I had a few things to talk about that I didn't want to do a stream on. And some of it was Betty-related stuff. It was just boring the hell out of me because I'd been tracking it, going to do a stream on some things. And I was like, you know what? Again, I'm realizing I don't want to live stream on this. It's not relevant. It doesn't make sense. And I don't care to. It just showed more of her bad behavior. It just showed more that she's a disgusting, nasty, evil person. And I just was like, no, I don't want to do that stream. But as my chat typically does, they gave me the link to a YouTube video that showed that Heels is actually a blogger from 2013 up until like 2019, and that there are many people out there, other YouTubers, a couple people we know, like Shady and others, who have revealed the fact due to the lawsuit that happened and a person in the lawsuit being named, they went and looked because they were going to debunk the fact that the lawsuit had shown that Heels was this blogger. They were going to debunk this. So they went in and looked at Heels' page. And all of this started because Heels had a death video where she had profited from and pimped out a person's death video. So instead of autopsy pictures, she was posting someone literally passing and pimping it out. And so they wanted to debunk all of this. No, Heels wouldn't tragedy pimp. It's insane to think that she's got this old video on her channel that does this because it had like 800,000 views or something crazy. And then they wanted to debunk the fact that this video linked Heels to this blog. And it backfired because what it did was show that according to every bit of information in that thing that I just described, she was the blogger. But we all know that a lot of people on the internet will take things that aren't true and they'll try to dress them up with a couple little things and try to make it look like it's true. They'll run the agenda with their friends and they'll get everybody riled up and create some content when something is kind of fizzling out. We all know that. And things are really low right now, if you haven't noticed, especially when we had a YouTuber run some PayPal fundraising and then go on vacation for a long period of time, and was getting, you know, highly criticized for it, and people weren't understanding why this community, who had basically led the charge to detonate the movement that had happened against tragedy pimping. So they ingrained themselves into that movement, and they debunk tragedy pimps, they call out tragedy pimps and all that. And then all of a sudden, they all just go into crazy panic mode and destroy the community. And now we're finding out that there's a reason why. And now the other thing that happened was, and I haven't shown this because I haven't really cared to, but if you want me to, I can pull it up, is that this blogger did an interview back when they were Renews It. That's the name of the whole blog and the Twitter accounts and the YouTube channel that was created, Renews It. And this person did an interview and also had pictures put up and stuff like that. So the crazy thing is, the Renews It YouTube channel it was renamed Heels in the Air to go at Molly and Heels on the ground and attack them. So a lot of people were like, we don't need to be infighting and things like this. It's not infighting to call out a tragedy pimp that disguised themselves as a debunker so that they could continue what they're doing. If the person had changed, if there wasn't examples of them, you know, wielding their platform the way they do, lying the way they do, attacking people the way they do, of course, we could make an argument that, look, yes, there was a lot of tragedy pimping that happened. Maybe that opened their eyes and they changed. The issue is, you can't make that argument with everything that's happened recently, okay? It explains why things like this have happened recently. It explains why that community had what it happened. And of course, it's just a boring, irrelevant thing now, but it's major when it comes to explain why we had YouTubers in the "we need to stop tragedy pimping on YouTube" community, who then turned into, you know, liars, people that spread misinformation, and people that were just doing constant drama streams to maintain views. We now have that explanation, because if you are the same kind of tragedy pimp that you've always been, yeah, you're going to go to those types of behaviors. Those behaviors are, and the gatekeeping is a major one. I won't go into that. If you want to hear a whole breakdown of the gatekeeping, which I think is like the major foundational issue with what happened, you can watch yesterday's stream and skip through it. I don't think it was at the end, but it was near the later part of the stream if you want to hear that. But Chronicles, I believe you guys will have to let me know if you want me to pull it up. The comparison between Renews It's voice and interview and Heels. But also, that's probably what happened. That's probably how Heels ended up getting sued. The fact that they started to go and use their voice on their channel, and more of a clear way, and then go on panels. Then now a clear voice recording could be compared to who Renews It was. And again, on Twitter, people had been claiming this, and there were people who I guess knew about this for a long time. And it's weird because I don't know why Molly never said anything. It's like, you would think Molly would, like, because you know, doesn't she hate this person? But then you realize that this person does have some weird connections to the tragedy pimps themselves. So is it the fact that they were friends once, or is it their job to be like tragedy pimp and debunkers so that they can eventually attack people who are, calling out tragedy pimps? There have been some wild theories out there, wild discussions since this was all revealed. Anyway, though, that's what this is. So, let me catch you up. I'll just show you a couple key pieces from the video yesterday, if you want me to. Let me know in the chat if you want me to give you a little bit of, because the weirdest part of what I saw was, if the whole video, but if you look at where in the video they decided that they were going to email Heels and ask her, do you want to say that you're not this person? There's massive evidence that you are this person. Like, it's pretty much 100%. Do you want to explain anything? And of course, as people in the chat are saying, they're upset because there's no response yet. But they did email back the person that messaged them. And in the email, they said, their response was, "Oh, what legal documents do you have? LOL," or something like that. They didn't deny that they were the person. They didn't address any of it, right? And you would think that this would be a major talking point, not just for a few people in the community, but you would think that everybody would be bringing this up because it's pretty crazy. But we now see that there are protected people in the community. And it just happens to be the same people who hang out with each other, who all attack the same people, who all claim the same things, and who try to lead their giant, you know, attack fests against others. But anyway, let me check the chat again, and we'll decide what we do next. I got a couple things to show you, but want to make sure, you know, we're caught up before we move on. Who got PayPals and went on vacay? I don't want to go there right now. That's why I'm not mentioning names up here, but it's easy to figure out. Yeah, I'm sure somebody in the chat will tell you, but I'm not gonna get into it up here myself. So yeah, you know, basically after this whole thing came out, showing nonsense is passed on Facebook and doxing and lying and purposely spreading misinformation, and then we now have her right hand, Heels. There's now even stuff coming out showing that these people had worked together even before any of this insanity. So it's just piling up and piling up. And if you want, I'll just skip through that video for a second if I can find the link in Discord. Let me go look in Discord and see if the link's there. And if it is, oh my God, yeah, I saw that, Dead. We need to talk about that at the end of the stream. So thank you, buddy. If you have anything else, throw it in general. But yeah, I saw that. Was that yesterday? No, that's today. They published it at 8 a.m. today. Did it? Well, we'll figure. I'll read the article later. I'll read it in just after we switch topics. So here's the funny thing. Heels is basically not addressing any of this. She's not denying anything. She is saying that it's a witch hunt related to why she deleted the video. And we know she privated it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that she privated the video because it shows it in the video. So she wants to say that people claiming that the video is gone and deleted is a witch hunt because she put it back up. No, the point is that that video is you tragedy pimping and profiting. And then what that video revealed, the 9-year-old video on Heel's channel basically shows that, you know, she's hypocritically still got the video there. No explanation, no commentary, no nothing. She, you know, did she upload a response? Tell me that in the chat. Because again, when I looked, it wasn't there, but that wasn't any recent time, so. Oh yeah, I can show you this. Here, you guys want to see what it looks like for me to walk around outside now? For me to go anywhere? This is what it looks like.
Well, everywhere I go, this is what I deal with now. I got a freaking pup.
Here, this is my, like, this is me everywhere I go now.
This is what I deal with now. I got a freaking pup stuck to my leg.
Hold on, I need to download the other one. It's way better. It's way better. Hold on. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. I have to take really slow, small steps. He looks so funny stuck on my leg, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me find this video. I know he is not only is he cute, I got him because, you know, they call him, you know, an emotional support animal and a service animal and all this stuff, right? And you would think, well, you know, Harley comes and hangs out with me. I have cats that I've hung out with while I've been doing YouTube. But to have a dog that goes everywhere I go and sleeps next to me, wakes up next to me, wants me to feed it, wants me to walk it like every hour, wants me to play with it, wants me to pet it, you know, it really does, I think, help with depression and things like that a lot. It's really weird, you know, because it's the whole point of you and the dog being together all the time, which I have had dogs that I took around with me a lot, but not all the time. And me having to manage him everywhere I go really keeps my mind together, you know, and I'm talking about in life. I'm talking about with life stuff, you know. I'm not talking about with any other, you know, work shit and stuff like that. But yeah, I think there is a huge value in these kind of pets, these kind of service pets, you know. So yeah, let me get this video up, and I really only care to look at the explanation, the email, if I can find it. But we could take a look at this again because this is massive. I mean, basically, I don't understand why, you know, what we get is a bunch of like demands from this person constantly. And so now that they have controversy against them, why aren't they taking their own advice, their own demands, their own, you know, points and embodying that and at least explaining things, right? Because their whole point always is that. And not only that, can you address the racist stuff? Like all of the racist posts, because Betty and Molly got heat for being Ray Ray from you for a long time and others out there. So it really is like everything that this person has said about another person, they basically, you know, have done times a million. Like this is beyond, because the damage they did with a blog, some Twitter accounts, and then some stuff on YouTube and the articles they wrote and all that. I mean, it's definitely equal to the tragedy pimping, if not worse, right? Anyway, though, let me find the email here, because I know, I remember kind of where it's at. Oh, here it is, I think. No, hold on, it's coming up. Here we go. So they sent like a pretty professional and detailed email, and I'm thinking that she's not going to reply. And what is the reply? Let me just read the reply to you here. So you know what? How? I would love to see legal paperwork, lol. As Laura says, I'll wait. Yeah, that's definitely her. What are you talking about? You've gotten on people a million times for responding like this to legitimate controversy. Why aren't you saying that you're not the person? Why aren't you saying that you were and explain yourself? Why don't you explain if you are that person? Are you saying that you're a different person, that you've learned things, that you've changed? Like, why were you calling out tragedy pimping so much in this kind of way? And you know, it basically goes to show some of those issues that happen in the community. This person was pushing it massively, along with a little group of people who she had kind of pulled together, you know, to help amplify her issues herself, which is, by the way, the gatekeeping that I was talking about. So it's really strange. Oh, you do GWT? Oh, that's excellent. Excellent. It definitely helps our mental health. I have 7 indoor precious cats, and they are my family. My little kitty passed away, Gus, but out of age, and he passed away very painlessly. But he was always hanging out with me in videos, you know, at the time that, you know, I was with him the most. And he was always, because we kept him for a couple years while family was moving and other stuff, and then we ended up keeping him. But anyway, yeah, you know, it helps too as your kids get older, because now you've got another little baby running around. It might be a fur baby, but still a baby. So it helps with that kind of depression, you know, feeling like, well, my kids now do stuff on their own. And, you know, I miss when they were running around and We were always having to do, you know, 24/7, taking care of kids. And now that they're out taking care of themselves a lot, you know, I think it helps a lot. Yeah, I do. I think there should be more resources for people. And I think that it's starting to get normalized. I need to do a video on it. I'll do that instead of rambling right now. But it's becoming, now doctors are giving paperwork and help for people to get service pets and emotional support pets now, like way more than they ever used to. Landlords are accepting it more, and they're being less against it and open to it. They're now developing like different standards. Like if you have a pet like that, you know, you just got to either pay them more money or something or whatever it is, or have a deposit or something or whatever they want to do. Some of them don't care at all. So, you know how it goes, but it's really cool. I think that it's starting to get it's starting to get normalized. I think that's really good. And it's helped me massively. I'll be real. It really has. It's really, you know, just having a pup again has helped me massively. So, okay, let me scroll the chat real quick. I might jump out and get ready for another video here, so I'm just letting you know. What a day on these YouTube streets. Yeah. What a day. What a day. All we're getting is answers and answers and answers. And I've got a video that's almost done. So no, I can't work on it now. But I would like to put together something to kind of put this into more of a direct thing, because so that people can see the evidence. I'll share this video on my Twitter. So if you want to see the video that has all the evidence in it, I just put it on my Twitter. Oh, I need to update Streamlabs because my friend's Amazon book, we now have an affiliate link because his novel just came out, and I need to update that because that is linking you guys. If anyone clicks it, it's going to link you to the prequel instead of the novel. Hold on, let me get that link real quick. And let me go into, and let me give you guys some free rocks, because how long has it been since I've given you guys rocks, for God's sake? Been a while, hasn't it? Well, let's get some rocks, y'all. Make sure you guys got some. Okay, first things first, give me about 30 seconds and then I'll pay out the rocks. I just have to change that thingy real quick in my timers. The Amazon one. Okay, so let me replace this. So the link is replaced and the novel is out. Get it through my link to support the show! Exclamation point. Let's save that. All right, we're good there. And I'll pay out some rocks if you guys want them. I know we don't have that many people here, but that's a testament to the fact that I haven't been streaming and the fact that all of this is irrelevant AF. How many rocks do you guys want me to give out? Somebody tell me a number. Pick a number. Any number. I don't even care to give out 1 million if you want them. If you don't want them, it's fine. So, yeah. So this video named How We Got Here, Heels and the Leaked Autopsy Photos. The only response we have from her is that it's a witch hunt, and only thing she's responded to is the video part of it. And the thing is, though, the video part of it is kind of like a guarantee because it's Heels channel. It proves that Heels channel is Renews It, but the legal paperwork names Heels as Renews It's. So here's the evidence. Do you want me to break down some evidence for you? 500? Okay, 500K. It doesn't mean I'll pay rocks again if anyone donos. Oh, someone donoed. Hold up. Hey, any dono, somebody donoed a couple dollars, and I just want to let you know, anything helps, because you guys know that I'm paying for the lawyer out of my own pocket. Okay. And that's why I took a break for a while, because I've been working part-time to give money to my lawyer, you know, which I hadn't been working in a couple years. I, like a lot of you know, I did some like landscaping and like farm work and like, you know, digging out stuff for someone to install a pool and installing someone's walkway and concrete and stuff and rocks. Those kind of things are just things I would do normally, part of my life. But I had just stopped doing it because I was streaming and uploading so much. So a couple of years ago, I did that for a while. And I hadn't done any kind of work like that since. Maybe a couple things, that's all. So what I did is when my lawyer wanted me to keep my mouth shut for a while, I went out to the, because I got a lot of contacts for computer work and I got contacts for physical work. And I went and saw them and kind of talked to people that I hadn't seen in a long time and built some new connections, met some new people, and got invited to do some work. So I went ahead and scheduled it in and, you know, spaced out my streams. I did like a stream a week or something, you know, and worked hard on edited videos, because I can work on edited videos anywhere, anytime. You know, I got this like $1,300 supercomputer phone just so I could work on edited videos anywhere I go. So that's what I've been up to, and that's why I did less streaming. But, you know, I've been getting back into it. Let me do a countdown here. Oh, Wicked, a million? Okay, Wicked, 1 million it is. 1 million it is, and thank you. I'll go ahead and I've just put 1 million rocks in, and I'll let you guys know in a second when I'm doing the 10-second countdown. I'll let you know in a minute. But all I wanted to say to you was, yes, I am not doing some type of fundraising. I'm not doing some kind of like collection. I'm making it optional. If anyone wants to donate to me on PayPal or Cash App, that's all of money that I make for the next like 3 months is literally going to support, you know, the lawsuit, just so you know. That's how I'm doing it. And the money I make from my work that I'm doing. So, which I was supposed to work today, and I got lucky, so I'm in here, you know, doing some extra content with you. So I got lucky. I got some time on my hands. So let's get these rocks paid out. I'm going to do a slow countdown, but you got to type or emoji if you want the rocks. Oh, and I've had to do some writing, and, you know, we have to go meet up, and then we drive in the trucks to go to where we need to go to do the job, right? And I've been recording a bunch of footage of really pretty kind of landscapes and buildings and stuff when we're out traveling to job sites and stuff like that. So, okay, payout coming. But the whole reason I brought this up is someone just donated a couple dollars, and I just want to let you know, I don't care if you donate $1, $5, $20, $100. All of it is massive. Every tiny bit is massive. So, because I'm not keeping a dime in my wallet. Everything goes. Everything goes. And that's all I've been doing is pounding the pavement, you know? When you have these kind of things happen, you could do a fundraiser. You could e-beg it. You could try to manipulate drama to get a bunch of views to pay for it. You could try and do what we've seen these other creators do, which is essentially, you know, farm misinformation and lies while the answers are right there, while the facts are right in front of them. They're choosing not to go to those facts and discuss them, because when you discuss facts, you're going to get to a point and it'll end, right? And what they have been doing is ignoring the facts and pretending as if there's this big thing to discuss, and drawing it out so they can farm that content. And there's just a lot of irony going on. There's a lot of karma happening, because instead of seeing people, you know, take things seriously. Okay, hold on. I gotta be really careful when I talk about lawsuit stuff, but instead of seeing, this doesn't have to do with my lawsuit at all. Instead of seeing people take things seriously, take it into their own hands, and just do what they normally do or do something normal, some other kind of normal content. We've seen the opposite. We've seen the true colors of all the people around us, and that's what this is too. You know, if I have seen, I don't even know, like 50 other situations where a YouTuber like Heels is evidence comes out and people are saying, yo, they're not doxing Heels. They're saying Heels is this other YouTuber or this other blogger or this other Twitter account, which is not a dox, by the way. And Heels is on that account racist, on that account an enormous tragedy pimp, a complete hypocrite, a complete liar, spreader of misinformation, conspiracy theorist, political operative, all these things, okay? And these things are things that are worse or equal to being a tragedy pimp. These are all things you get looked at as a nasty, evil, shitty person for doing and being, okay? So the issue is the evidence that we have shows that this person is either a Molly Golightly or worse than a Molly Golightly on many different aspects. Or you could compare it to Betty, because Betty says Ray Ray things all the time, has Ray Ray pictures come out all the time, right? Ray Ray clips that come out of her. The, you know, the WP thing, you know, all this stuff that I could like call back to there are many things that Heels is equal to here. And all Heels has to do is come out and say, that's not me. I didn't run that account. No. Right? You would think. But why isn't she? Instead, why is she playing this kind of like snotty, childish game? Which, by the way, Heels, I don't know how you could even play childish, snobby games while still being Heels. You know, just the way you're acting shows that you're a complete hypocrite with your channel, let alone what you've done and what you've built in the past online and the amount of just complete and utter conspiracy and garbage that you fostered, right? I mean, that's an enormous issue with Bullhorn Betty, is that she's a massive conspiracy theorist, one that is a factual conspiracy theorist. We're not talking about somebody who discusses conspiracies logically, tries to debunk them. We have someone that believes in very racist, very damaging, or very prejudiced, or very hateful, or very nasty, or whatever conspiracy theories. They claim that they're a fact, and they go out and propagate it and push it under a semi-anonymous presence, right? Only to then have the victims of that person come out and say, this individual actually is this person, and they're lying and playing these games and doing these things. So this is not an issue of Heels just being a tragedy pimp and profiting off of someone's death video, even while, now mind you, this is all true while she was calling out Molly and Betty and all these other people the entire time she's been on. This was all true, and nobody cared to even notice or look, right? Now, the issue now is that little tiny bubble, the death video, her profiting off of the death video, her trying to essentially farm some views and clicks and stuff off of the death video, basically what ZAV Girl did and got called out by the media for, Heels did a long time ago and flown under the radar. Now we have that little bubble of what I just described next to this enormous thing. I mean, in relation to, here's what ZAV Girl did. And then here is what this blog, that Twitter account, and her behavior and what she chose to do and what she did to people in a tragedy pimp, in a abusive, in a nasty way, in a harassing way. This blog, the Twitter accounts, the social media, everything connected to it, right, is this big. Because this is a single incident, what ZAV Girl did. And yes, it's extremely bad. Take how bad the ZAV Girl thing is being this big, and you've got a literal planet next to it, because all of the incidents of this Renews It thing is a ZAV Girl situation or a Molly situation at her worst or a Betty situation at her worst for years and years and years and years. And instead of Heels coming out and defending herself, explaining things, trying to say that she's changed or something, right? She's just basically saying, I'm going to ignore it. And all of that goes completely against everything she has said on panels and everything she's put out. It just shows how hypocritical she is, which I'm covering because it completely explains why she lied on me, attacked me, and did what she did to me. Okay? The mask was slipping the more that I reacted to her videos. The jealousy that we see in Renews It, the nastiness we see in this blog and in this behavior and in who this is, that is what started to come out, and because it's inevitable if that's who you truly are and you're just trying to basically wear a mask. That mask only shows, it only covers the visage of, you know, how you're acting with the mask on. And what'll happen is your true intentions are things that you can't control. They start to overpower the mask. You start to be mad that you have to wear a mask. You can't be your true self. And things start to slip out as you go on. And that's what was happening when we saw Heels basically become the opposite of what she was and start to be a drama queen and farming tragedy pimping and lies and misinformation and just to attack people. That's the point. You know what? I don't even know what I'm doing, man. I've been so busy lately that I forgot to pull up my billboard because I should be using my billboard to express this to you. So you got this, which is the ZAV Girl situation, and it's like massively bad to the point that the news covered it. And then you've got 1,000 of these circles inside of this massive planet of Renews It. So for any of you that don't understand what Renews It is the presence of Heels to this day. You can't see, this is why if Heels, okay, let's do this. So let's say Heels, because she won't respond or she won't come out and explain things, let's do what could be some possible responses from her. So one could be that she's changed. That would be the biggest one. The reason I'm debunking tragedy pimps now is because I was a massive tragedy pimp for all those years. And now I learned the error of my ways and then started making content to try to make up for the fact of all the damage I caused to all these other people. Okay? She could come out and say, it's not her. That's not me. Yeah, I did ZAV Girl and tragedy pimp a person's death, but I'm not the person that ran the blog and the person that ran the Twitter account. And then the other one is she could come out and say, it is me, but she won't. It's me, but she won't. So we've got these three major possibilities. Let's discuss each of them and why she cannot say any of these without having major problems. Let's do that really quick, just so people more understand what's going on. Yes, my memeable, horrible drawings. Now, typically, I actually use my hand and I use this pen to draw on the billboard. I just haven't set the pen up in so long, and I don't want to because it takes up space on my desk that I don't, need right now. If I ever need to draw pictures by hand, I will set it up. But the thing is, I can use this to draw pictures by hand. This pretty much covers the pictures by hand thing. So let's discuss these because these are literally the different responses that Heels could give. These are the responses she could give for her excuse to why all of this is happening. Let's discuss them and then we'll move on. Yeah, no, if you want to give me some damn art lessons, I ain't even playing. I will take them. I'm not even joking. I will take them. I've done some when I was younger, but that was when I was like 14 years old. So now that I'm an old man, I've forgotten all my stuff. But anyway, here we go. Okie shamoki. Ellen, I know, but no, Ellen. Siren actually said, do you want some art lessons, though? Siren actually said it. You might have, too, but I didn't see you post it. Yeah, I wasn't being dicky. I was being serious. I legit, like, if one of you guys wanted to upload some videos and give me some pointers, or if you would like to connect on, like, StreamYards and give me some pointers or something, like, give me a lesson if you're good, I would do it. Because when I was taking art lessons when I was like 13 or 14, I was doing painting, right? And I told one of my friends that we used to call Mildo. Actually, it's a really funny nickname for him. And I was telling him, yeah, I'm taking painting lessons. And I showed him some of the stuff I was doing when he was chilling with me. And he told me that he drew cartoons. He drew literal cartoon characters. And he had been like, you know, legitimately drawing comics, and these were like Garfield or Dilbert, you know what I'm saying, like cartoony looking people and animals and stuff. And he was actually really good. Okay, he would make entire comic what do they call them, slides or pages or whatever. Okay, so he sat down with me for like months and would show me how, and we would, when we were bored in class, we would draw comic strips, just like 3 little comic strip, little block ones. And I always had this little squirrel. Like he told me to make a character, and I was like, well, I think squirrels are funny. And he's like, okay, well, you could have a squirrel character. And he taught me how to draw these really, and that's probably where I got my bizzy drawings from, actually. You know, that's probably what kind of got me to draw bizzy all those years ago and make him my little mascot kind of guy. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I have a fluffy little thing asleep right by my legs. Oh my gosh. You must love me. Oh my goodness. You must love me to sleep on my feet. You must love me. Do you love me? Is that why you're sleeping on my feet? Do you love me? Did I wake you up? I'm sorry. I want you to sleep on my chair. That's what you're supposed to do. So look, if I get him sleeping on this pillow under my desk when I'm streaming, all I've got to do is move the pillow right here, and he'll start sleeping in the background like Harley used to. Harley would sleep back there all the time. I know, he is so freaking adorable. And he's the most social dog I have ever owned. And I've had some pug dogs that were very social. If he sees a person in the grocery or while I'm walking him or anything, I have to take him over to them and let him say hi. And it'll take him about a minute or two, and, you know, he'll do all those cute little things like rolling around and licking them and stuff, and running in circles around them and making them giggle. And after he does it for like a minute or two, he looks at me and he's like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go find someone else. And then we go and find somebody else. Of course, I'm just trying to take him on a walk. I'm just trying to train him to walk right beside me. But to him, we're out looking for people for him to say hi to. It's really cute. Siren, you're right. Yeah, I should look at some. You're right. And I appreciate the suggestion, because I will. Yeah, it would help me out immensely, because I'm only good at drawing bizzy and some of his other stuff. So just a few other things. I really need to do some lessons on buildings and perspective, and I really need to do some skyscraper stuff, because, you know, like I always have like, well, look right here. Here, let me turn this off. You guys know that skyscrapers are my thing. Oh, that's right. I changed it. You can, here, let me move it over there. So I love using these kind of, oh, wrong thing. Where is it? Oh, there we go. There we go. I love these kind of things. Like, I would love to draw something like this, because I want to make these skyscrapers like different. I want them to be more square and more defined. These are kind of blurry. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to see them. Let me see if I can fix that, by the way, since I haven't been doing anything on here for a while. Oh yeah, I could probably brighten this up real good, couldn't I? I don't want it to be too washed out though. Yeah, I mean, guys, this whole thing happening with heels is just predictable, right? There is a reason that people who were in the community decided to start being hypocritical, lying, drama, pushing, attacking people. There's a reason that they decided to gatekeep into a group and play that game, right? And as I told you then, it will come out. So, here we go. Actually, just let me do like a whole thing here and let me record it. That way I might use it for a video. I gotta keep an eye on this pup because I don't want to run him over with my chair if I move it. Okay, let me record this while we do this so that I might be able to use it for the video that I put up. So, anyway, here we go. Here we go. So let me kind of give you guys a little more of a breakdown on this whole thing here. Because this is just a duh kind of moment, you know. Let me get it started. All right. So, Heels in the Air was just exposed as being a massive tragedy pimp, and as I just said before I pressed record, it explains why we had these little groups kind of bound themselves together and decide that they were all going to play this attack the people we don't like, cause a bunch of drama, profit off the drama game, when they had been criticizing tragedy pimps for literally doing those things, forming those groups, gatekeeping those things from the beginning. It explains all of it. So Heel's response, I just showed everybody, to an email where the main individual who basically took all of the information and researched it out to try to debunk the fact that this was Heels, realized that it was Heels. And again, this isn't trying to identify who Heels is. That's already been put out and identified long ago. This is basically saying that Heels is another online person who has disguised themselves as Heels in the Air because their old identity was extremely tragedy pimp oriented, attacked families, posted racist posts, and just you'll have to see my stream from last night on YouTube if you want all of it, okay? So this email was sent to Heels that breaks it down. Let me go ahead and read it to you. I think that would be a good lead in to what we're going to discuss, because we're going to talk about what are the responses that Heels can give to this information, seeing as how she won't give any kind of response. So let me go ahead and break this down for you real quick. So here we go. Hi Heels, I'm contacting you for a comment on recent public blank of you by Redacted. It seems obvious why Redacted would try and do this and besmirch your character. Our first instinct was to disregard what he was saying. However, once it was confirmed that this that there was a media connected with this name, we became more confused. We know that this is the same name connected to the Heels and the Air, and they give all the reasons and stuff like that. We don't need to go there. That's just extra fluff. We really want to go into Heels' response, which was, I'll just put it on the screen. So you know what, how. I would love to see legal paperwork, lol, as Laura says. I'll wait. And this is a response, in my opinion, from a guilty person. It's the worst response. It's literally the worst response you could give. Because all we need to hear is, if the truth is that this wasn't you, this tragedy pimp in person, newsflash, it is her. Based on everything that's there, it is her. But that's why I believe she gave that response to this. You feel me? So Heels is actually someone called Renews It or like Renews or something, and you can look at all the stuff this person found in this video if you want to get like all of that, right? Let me show it longer than that. Sorry, I hit the button too fast. Okay. So here's the deal. This isn't a dox of her, right? This is saying that the Heels channel itself used to be called Renews It and was a massive tragedy pimp. They had a blog and a bunch of Twitter accounts that were extremely racist, extremely nasty, conspiratorial, politically oriented. Essentially, you could embody the whole Betty Ray Ray thing and say that this is 20 times the Betty Ray Ray thing, because this wasn't Betty is showing her own face, and I believe, and you know, that she's trying to minimize it when she says those kind of things. And that's why a lot of times when we see those clips from Betty, like the WP clip, she was with other people that did it, and then she responded instead of it being her alone doing those things. I think she's trying to minimize it due to her showing her face. With Heels, when she was Renews It, she was behind Renews It and didn't care, right? She's like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. I can always just become someone else and it's not going to matter. So why is this so crazy? Because other YouTubers have shown that Renews It did interviews where they use their voice. And Heels has done interviews where, or streams where, excuse me, and videos where she's used her voice and it's the same person. And on top of that, the Heels channel factually was the Renews It channel. And on top of that, okay, I don't need to go into all that. Again, if you need more information, watch my stream from last night. So the point we're asking is, when we saw Heels' responses, I can actually read you one that I haven't showed you because it's kind of irrelevant. So she went on Twitter and tried to say that there was a reason that she deleted the video. See, all this started, as I explained yesterday, but since I'm recording, I'll go ahead and tell you real quick. This all started because ZAV Girl got called out for basically taking autopsy photos, basically pictures of someone's death, and profiting off of them and putting them on Patreon and lying about a lot of things and obtaining them and spreading them around. And all of those things is why the media and a large portion of YouTube, including Moist Critical with 15 million subs, all criticize ZAV Girl. And people noticed that Heels herself had done the same thing. It's just that instead of autopsy photos, she had put a video out that showed someone's death and profited off of it and all this stuff, okay? And so basically, since that kind of spawned everything, on Twitter, she said, the crime scene video is back up. I can't control much, but I can control that. What does that even mean? I can't control much, but I can control that. What you did was you ran to that video when you realized ZAV Girl was being canceled so bad. And you realized, oh God, if someone finds this video, I'm going to be canceled just like ZAV Girl. And I'm going to basically be shown as a massive hypocrite for everything I've done. But anyway, then she says it was not deleted. And what she's trying to do, as I explained before, is play off of the fact that a lot of people saw that the video was gone and just said that it was deleted, right? And we also showed you yesterday that it was private and not deleted. And this is just semantics. This is just BS. And she said there are no autopsy photos. Again, nobody accused you of putting out autopsy photos. What we're saying is that autopsy photos and someone dying being recorded and put on YouTube just so you can milk the views, make the ad revenue, and get attention, you being the person that obtained it and leaked it, as you admitted on your blog, is the same thing ZAV Girl did. Profited off of it, leaked it. I would go as far as to say, because you had 800,000 views on that thing and it was up in 2013, you probably made thousands and thousands of dollars off of the ad revenue, because this is back when ad revenue was equal for everybody. And you could make a lot of money off of 100,000 views back then, right? So I would go as far as to say you profited 1,000,000 times more than ZAV Girl even had a chance to profit, you know, a few $100 or $1,000 herself. It's ZAV Girl times 1,000. That's why you took it down. When she realized people had noticed, she put it back up. But the damage was done because it alerted people to the fact that she is a tragedy pimp. And they said, that's too much for us. We're going to go find out what happened or what's going on. And they found the whole renews it thing. Anyway, she says, this witch hunt is beyond ridiculous. Now that's kind of a response, right? She's saying that it's a witch hunt. All of this stuff against her is a witch hunt. Okay, and that was a Twitter post. You can go see it yourself. Or was it a Twitter post or a community tab post? It might have been community tab. So it's a community tab post. I'm sorry. And if you look, why did you lie? Ouch. Yeah, that's weird because you accused me of lying, but you didn't show me lying because you lied about what I said. They tried to, like, literally crucify me because they claimed that I said that JLR physically threatened me. I never said that. I showed the whole transcript of my video. I said that it was as threatening as it could be without threatening me. And so they took that lie that they made and they used multiple YouTubers. This is the gatekeeping. They worked together lying so that they could try and cancel me. And again, when it was happening, I said the same thing I've always said. You can try. Many have tried, but you will fail. And this is what, obviously, we mean by you will fail. I'm not in the tragedy pimping community to make money. I don't know how anybody makes money in the tragedy pimping community. This is like an illusion, right? You take people that are like the most successful in the community and they barely get a few thousand views, just like I barely get a few thousand views covering this. And my stream makes the same amount of money when I do my stream regardless. So it's kind of strange. It's really weird to think that people believe that the tragedy pimp. Now, what does make money is the drama community. But the drama community, people that milk it, people that lie about it, people that gossip about it are just as bad as tragedy pimps. They're just taking a lesser form of that extreme measure of tragedy pimping, and they're drawing it out for as many months and hours and weeks and stuff as they can so that they can squeeze the most profit out of anything they can find to talk about. It's all based on the same principle. It's all, you know, that kind of reality television, kind of feeding you the soap opera, that whole thing we make fun of with days of our live streams, you know? So this response is her saying, I guess, if it's a witch hunt, is that her saying that it's not her? Let me ask you guys. And I know there's not many of you here, but I still want to know what a couple of you think. So let me ask you. Is she saying it's not her by saying it's a witch hunt? Because that's how I'm taking it. Oh, I did that wrong. Damn it. Oh my goodness. And I just copied it. So now I got to recopy my links when I share them. I'm so dumb. Start a poll. There we go. So it's either she's saying it's not her, she's talking about the video. So she's either just talking about the video here, or she's just denying the entire thing. I believe she's denying the entire thing. That's what I believe, okay? She's also lying and saying that she couldn't control the fact that the video went down, and she couldn't control the fact that the video went back up. It's basically semantic BS to try to get herself out of the fact that she put this down to try to hide the fact that she was a ZAV girl. She did the same thing. Now, if she really is who she thinks and says and acts she is, how would she have acted here? Based on all of the videos she does and criticism that she's done, how would she have acted? She would have come out, let you guys know what happened, let you guys know why the video is there, and moved on, right? It's heels saying, stop looking at me. It is. It is. It's basically her playing a conspiracy theory. It is. She's creating a conspiracy theory that she's being witch hunted, right? Nobody's witch hunting you. That's what you've been doing to many people ever since Molly got banned. We saw your real character, your real, you know, the real person, the real, you know, feelings of who you are finally came out after Molly got banned. We started to see them across the board, especially when you started going on panels and just lying your ass off constantly. Anyway, this leads us to the possibilities of her response. Got me? Because since she won't give us a clear response, even though she expects that from everybody else out there, even if they're involved in a lawsuit, she's that ignorant. But anyway, you all said 60% of you, so 2/3 said she's saying it's not her, 1/3 said she's talking about the video, and I agree. I think That's how I feel too. I think she's saying that all of this isn't me is what I think she's saying, okay? So I'm with you. I'm with you. Now, looking at the entire drama, how long we've been recording here? Okay, I need to do this in 7 minutes. So looking at the entire drama, she could say that she's changed. It is me, but I've changed. She could say, it's not me. This is not me, which that means that she did tragedy pimp a death. She renews it, but when she changed her name to Heels in the Air, she's saying, I might be renews it on YouTube and I might post their content on YouTube because that's what she did on her channel, Heels in the Air, before it was Heels. But I wasn't the person who ran that blog, even though she did an interview and it's proven that she ran the blog. But anyway, she could say it's not her. Or she could say, it is me. But she won't say that because if she says that, she knows that she has outed herself as being a Molly Golightly times 50. Got me? Someone who actually did what Molly did for way longer, way bigger stories to a huger perspective, way more damage, racism, all the things that's been there. That's why she can't say this. So what we're going to do is we're going to pretend and theorize. If she said one, why, what does that mean? Why would she say it? Why wouldn't she say it? And we're going to do that for 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. Yes, I know we're talking about a YouTuber that's got, what, 10,000 subs? I know. I know, guys. Trust me. But she did spend like a month or two leading the charge against me. Against everything she had said she was and everything. So we want to know why. We want to know what happened. And now we do. So if Heels came out and said, I changed, I'm not the same person. That's why I changed my name from Renews It to Heels in the Air. And it's why I started to call out tragedy pimping, because I had learned that tragedy pimping's bad. Okay, well, why won't she come out and say that? Because it would just be a horrible response. People would say, yeah, but you left the video up of the death scene and profited off of it the whole time you called out people. It was an accident. It was an accident. That's why I tried to take it down when ZAV Girl got canceled. And then when people saw that I took it down, I hurried up and put it back up so that I could try to fool people, okay? That's why she won't say this. Got me? But if she tries to say she changed, if we go and look at the things that she said and did on panels and posted, the petty drama, lying about other YouTubers, trying to fan the flames against people that she's mad at, wielding her channel against people that she's angry at, going out and trying to jump on panels and take it and go at her enemies constantly and everything, right? And not even be honest about it. You can't change while you're doing all those things, because that's the same person that ran that blog, and that's the same person who pimped the deaths you pimped. And that blog tragedy pimped many deaths, okay? So basically she's not going to come out and make the I've changed response. So what if she makes the it wasn't me response? There is so much evidence to show that it's her, and I'm not going to go into a lot of it to try to respect the fact that I don't want to dox her, okay? That's why I don't even want to go into detail about where certain information is, because it probably would. Now, she's already been doxxed, but I still do everything in my power when talking about subjects to respect people's privacy, to respect things like that, and I'm not going to take part in it. I'll talk about this. I'll give my opinion, because I kind of have to. This is like someone that led the charge against me with nonsense and lied about me for a while until they could get their little wave going then. It was really cute to watch. But anyway, the point is, she can't say it's not her. It's literally massive. The vocal evidence is literally just gotcha. Now, the vocal evidence is there, and then you got the death video that was posted and leaked, and you've got her writing on the blog that she is the one that obtained the death video. She is the one that released the death video, and that she is the one that cooked up all the conspiracy theories using this video and using other things to try and attack the family and literally tragedy pimp. All of it is the same person. That's why the Heels channel being Renews It is so bad. Anyway, if she came out and said, it is me, she can't do that, because then all of that evidence out. Come on. Come on, little guy. Come sit with me. Come on. Oh, shoot. What am I hearing? Oh, is that? Oh, my video's up on my phone. I'm dumb. Can you guys hear me okay? Let's get back into it. I now learned my lesson about recording while I'm streaming. That's probably what's causing my crashes, because it's almost like every time I crash, it's when I'm recording. So anyway, hold on. Let me get my chat back up, and everything's back up. That's one thing I love about this web browser that I'm using. It's called Opera GX. It's a web browser for gamers. If you close it, when you reopen it, it puts everything back there. Literally everything's back. So hold on, let me fix my camera and we'll get back into this. So luckily, when we crashed there, luckily, I was at the end. So, you know, we don't need to go back into that. I think what was the last thing I was saying there? I was saying that she can't come out and say that it isn't her because of all that evidence, and it would just make her look more of a liar. And that's the thing. She's accused me of lying about stuff that I didn't lie about. I proved it. If you go to those videos I did in response to them calling me a liar, I showed you that they actually were lying about what I said in the video. Though, the lies that we have from her, and what's funny is her friends are defending her on this. Her friends aren't covering this, and they're not going to. I bet you money that her friends aren't going to cover this because they can't cover it. Because if they do, it's going to spread the news to more people that Heels has been a massive tragedy pimp this whole time. And again, I forgot one thing when I was at the part where she had said she changed. Her blog isn't gone. She's still doing it to this day. When she got in like a lot of heat for all the things she did, she set her blog to invite only. So she could still blog to the people that followed the blog, but the public can't see it. Okay? So she is still using it. She's still posting, or else she deleted it. She would have taken it down. She never would have set it just to private and just left it there, especially when her Heels channel is her main identity. Now, she essentially is a nonsense. Someone that goes around on the internet, changing her identity, changing who she is, completely trying to put on an act of who and what they are so they can accomplish whatever goal they're trying to accomplish. And most of the time, they're always attacking somebody. Sometimes they'll be attacking a bad person who does a lot of messed up stuff. So they'll be able to get support from communities that call out those people called debunkers, or, you know, whatever those communities call themselves, at least when it comes to tragedy pimping and when it comes to science deniers, conspiracy theorists, people that scam and people that do that. We call those people debunkers, like CoffeeZilla and others who call out these things like I do. They mix in with debunking communities when they're calling out somebody that has like an issue like Molly, and then try to gain support from it. And then, of course, eventually, they can't hide who they are. Their true self comes out, and that's exactly what we're seeing with Heels now. Except her true self has been out for a while, and it wasn't until recently that people knew who she really was. So, there you go. She called a child sneaky. She might have. I don't know. You know, there's so much there, literally. If somebody wanted to, like if she was relevant in any degree, you would have the same amount of evidence that you have on nonsense of how disgusting and doxy and tragedy pimping and all of that, like putting out people's autopsies, putting out people's death stuff, going out and attacking families the same way Molly and Betty and all of them do, like existing off of drama, maxing their existence off of drama to like level 1,000, and then sitting there acting like they're better than everybody else and calling out other people and stuff while they're literally tragedy pimping nonstop or lying or whatever it is they're doing at the time. You know? All right, so at the end of this, I'm just going to talk to you guys for a minute, and I might even play a video game for a little bit. I'm not sure. We got Zelda, we got Diablo, we got all kinds of stuff that I want to play with you guys, so we might do that. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, though, I am going to share my pay link since I crashed, and I will invite you to support me by liking, subscribing, or donating to the links that I just put in. And there's other ways to support me, of course, in the About section, like the novel that my friend just released that is doing really good on Amazon right now. And if you get that book through my link, you actually donate to the show automatically. Doesn't cost you anything. Zelda? Me too. I want to play Zelda, Dead. Like, it's in my head. Ever since I played it, I've been thinking about it. That game, I think it's a really good game. They're not debunkers. They are bullshit artists. And that's the thing. They're just kind of try to disguise themselves as debunkers when it fits their goal. If they were in another community, if they were going at someone, let's say that, like Katie Joy or something, they would just mix into that community and just try to sap people. It's the same as every scammer we've come across. It is a scam. It's a complete scam to put on an identity to convince other people that you're not the things that you've been on the internet for a really long period of time. You are changing your identity to an anonymous, like eventually when she first started putting out videos on Heels, you know, when she had changed the name and then started putting out videos, you know, she wasn't using her voice for a while. I remember seeing so many videos where it was just clips. And then after a while, and after she got some subs, she started to use her voice a little. And I remember typing into her comments section, and the comment's still there on a video where I'd seen so many of her videos where she never talked, and then I saw a video of her talking eventually when I was subbed to her, and I put in the comments, I said, hey, you need to do more videos where you're talking. Like, that, you guys shouldn't hide yourself. You guys, like, I went around encouraging that community for what, 8 months, 10 months. I just went around supporting the creators that were trying to do something good against these people. And that's the point. If Heels, even if Heels was Renews It for X amount of years, did all these things, which she is, obviously. And what I'm trying to say is, even if she used the excuse that she had changed, is what I was trying to say. So if she was Renews It and she said, I've changed. If we go look and she hasn't been lying, attacking people, threatening strikes, teaming up and building these little groups and using those groups against people, then yeah, we would still support her. Like, listen, she's changed. That was years ago, and she's spent a good amount of time not doing that kind of thing. But that's the point. Here on the internet, people typically do not change. Change is something that takes a long period of time, and it's something you have to do internally. And on the internet, you're putting things out externally through a plate of glass, through a screen that you're looking at. And when these people go out and they do an apology video and they're like, oh my God, I just filmed a suicide victim in a forest. Remember when Logan Paul filmed a suicide victim in a forest? He got canceled for releasing that video, even though he had blurred the person and only showed them for a few frames. So that's the point here. Every example of what Heels did has been massively pushed back against. And the people who push back against people doing that are people that call out tragedy pimps mostly, and scammers. Now here's the point. You're not going to see any of Heels' friends call her out, cover this, because they're not real. They're not here to actually cover tragedy pimping, right? They're only here to cover things that fit an agenda that they're pushing, depending on who they are. And that agenda, yes, a lot of their agendas are extremely petty. Extremely petty. Well, I'm not lying, Selena. I just showed proof of everything I showed. So it's not lying. But I'm glad you can just go around saying things like that. You're probably a Heels fan. I mean, I would expect Heels fans, you know, going around basically in denial on this. I got 2 Zeldas. I got the new one, and then I got Link's Awakening, which is a remake of the Game Boy Zelda 2. Or Zelda 3? No, Zelda 2 on the Game Boy. It's really good, though. And it's got modern graphics. It just doesn't have, you know, it's got modern graphics, but you can tell it's a Game Boy game because it's very simple. She is a woman. What? People that are, so you're saying someone's trans? I don't care. If someone wants to be trans, they can be trans. It's their life. They're free to do it. If somebody wants to be anything, they can be it, as long as it doesn't hurt other people. The whole point of the reason why we're criticizing Heels is because Heels is a massive hypocrite. All of this coming out shows that Heels has just been lying to us this whole time. And it explains all of her bullshit. And you know what? Let's play some Zelda for a minute. But I do have to go offline here in a bit. And I have other content to cover. I don't know if I'm going to do another live stream or if I'm going to upload a video. I think I might do another live stream. Okay, what are we doing here? It's been a minute. Oh yeah, we're going into this. This is the beginning, guys, so I don't really know much about this game. Oh, I remember. Oh, don't make me watch this again. Do not make me watch this again. Skip it. Skip it. Skip this. We already watched this. We watched this at the end of the last one. Yep. If they're not gonna profit from it, or it's not gonna push their agenda, they're not gonna cover it. Because they are hypocrites. Okay, so where do I gotta go? What did he show me? Way out there? So I do need to jump, but I'll die if I jump from here. Yeah, so I can't just jump off of that. It's too far. Dude, this game is so good. Like, this game is so good. Oh, no, 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 no. Careful. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Yeah. I can jump into that water. Oh my gosh, this game is so, like, fluid. It's so fluid. Oh, sky shrooms. Yeah, we need that. Hello. I guarantee you I need to talk to you. I guarantee it. I want to sit, bro. Sit down. Sit down. I'm hitting the sit button. I'm hitting the sit button. Oh, is it this big rock? Or do I just stand by the fire? Oh, there we go. You can pass time by the fire? I don't need to right now, but okay. Yeah, y'all. If any of my game and chill peeps are here, how is my sword badly damaged? I haven't even barely used it. And it broke. So every time I swing it, it's going to damage it. All right. Well, that sucks. Yeah, we'll use this stick. Why not? This game is very vertical. Look at how pretty that is. Wow. So how do I go up? I'm guessing I need to go up, but I don't know how. I gotta go there. I gotta go there. Oh, I see. I can go this way. Yeah, this game's cool because you have to figure out every part of it. Like, every part of it, you got to figure out yourself. Oh, come on, Link. I just threw that rock off of there. Hey, Wicked. Wicked, hook me up. Will you share my links for me, Wicked? Do you mind? I gotta share them when I'm live because, you know, I gotta at least try, y'all. If you want to support me, you know how. Ooh! Arrow. Why am I finding arrows right here? Let me guess. There's gonna be a dude with a bow. Yep. Yep, I knew it. Where's your bow, bro? Give me your bow. Nice. Okay, so you press and hold and release to shoot. That's pretty easy. Didn't drop anything else. All right. How do I pull my bow out? So if I whistle, it gets the attention of the enemies. All right. Okay, so wait. Oh. All right. Oh, I can pick my arrows back up? Nice. Dude. This is getting pretty cool already. Like, this game is already beating Diablo 4 for me. What the hell is this? Can I run on that? Dude, I'm gonna fall and I'm gonna die. Huh. Ah. Oh my goodness. Wait. Stop, Link. Oh. Eee. Ah. Ah. This is nerve-wracking, y'all. Okay, thank goodness. Oh. Lono! What's up, buddy? You know what, man? Instead of me making a new email, I'm just going to tell people to do UNIRocktv at Gmail, and I'm just going to have to try to check it. You know what, though? It is almost 90% full. And it's because I get so many spam emails. No joke. Oh, baby, look at that. Make a campfire? Okay. Okay, so basically it's telling me to chop the tree down. I knew it. Because it'll give you stuff. Yeah. Nice. Alright. We're getting there, Mon Frere, but we got to get up there now. Lono, if you have any tips for me, please type them in, because I'm sucking. Dude, look at these little, like, fireflies. Can I grab them? Scare him. No, do not throw that axe, bro. You need that thing. Oh my goodness. How do I get over there? We're gonna have to climb this. But it's smooth, so I bet I can't do it. Yeah. It's a puzzle. It's very puzzling. This is very puzzling. This game. Oh no, it's not another. Is that the one I wrote in on? Okay. You got to do these shrines as soon as possible to get your powers. I'm trying, buddy. I'm literally trying to get there right now. I'm gonna figure it out though. I'm gonna do this. And I want to actually eventually upload my playthrough of this. I'm going to start uploading playthroughs of games that and doing reviews. I used to do them all the time, and I would get good views on them, but I just stopped because I got so caught up in all that BS that I was doing. So I'm getting back to my roots, bruh. Getting back to my roots, bruh. Oh yeah, I gotta go on this thing. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Here we go. I could just walk really slow. Oh, this is nerve-wracking again. I'm just trying to shut my mouth so I don't annoy everybody. Whining like a baby. Oh, Link, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Ah! Oh, woo! That was close. That was... Okay. Look at all this. You're supposed to make a trolley to ride those. Yeah, but I can't until I get my powers, right? Yeah, I gotta wait till I have powers. I don't have Ultra Hand yet, no. No, I think I'm gonna get it from these shrines. Oh, hold up. Look, look! There's a shrine. There's a shrine, bro. Shut up, enemy. There's an enemy yelling at me. Oh, come on. Mushroom that can grow anywhere. Cook it before eating to increase speed. Oh, yeah. Dude, this is cool, bro. This is cool AF. Get off there. Oh my god, I can't wait to play a whole bunch of Switch games with you guys. Alright, give me some powers, bro. Come on. Hook me up, dude. Let me guess. That dude's gonna come back. Hockey guy. No freaking way, dude. Ooh. You need that power, which is what you use on like everything in the game. Gotcha. Gotcha. Because I've seen people build stuff and all that. What's this? What's happening? If you want to move aside, decide without changing where you're facing. Moving sideways. Okay. I didn't see that. And I'm going to need one of you guys to share my pay link every 5, 10, 15 minutes, please. Because, you know, it'd be nice to have things like vape and stuff, but can't do it. I've been vaping out vapes that normally last me 4 or 5 days. I've been vaping them for weeks because I got these little dip pouches for $1, and I'm weaning myself down off vape. It's actually been really nice. I feel healthier now that I've been vaping a lot less. So I'm going to tell you though, it's really hard to stream and not vape because I've been doing it for so long. Dude! Yeah, boy! Okay, grab and move objects, rotate, and stick them to other objects. All right, nice. Okay. Build great number of things. Receive the blessing from the shrine. Okay, and then L... Okay, got it. L activates it. All right, and we need to save because we just got... I don't want to have to redo that shit, so... All right, I'm not Darkside Phil. I'm only going to save when it's imperative. Oh my god, no. I have to literally do a shrine? Like I have to do a dungeon? Oh, I see. Oh my god, I love this so much. Yeah, boy! That sound means I did a secret. Okay, this is gonna be a little harder, isn't it? Shoot. Yeah, unstick that. No! come on, bruh. Tell me I can climb this thing. Well, son of a donkey. Oh, wait. I got an idea. What if I jump up it? How about this? Why can't I stick it to the wall, bro? It's gonna fall. Okay, this is a little puzzling, is it not? Okay, what if I do that? Right? Okay, and then what if I do this? Dude, this game is so awesome. Is there another one? Is there a third one? Because I could... Oh, well, there is a third one, isn't there? Yes! Come here. Yo! Yeah, boy! All right. Okay, I feel smart. I feel smart! I'm smart! I can't believe it! I can't believe I'm so smart! Yeah! Hello. What are you? The heck are these things? Oh my gosh, this is so incredible. Like, imagine all the things I can do. Damn it, Link. Oh! I didn't even see that. Oh my god, I love this so much. Dude, I love this so much, dude. This is so cool. Holy shish kabibble Batman. Dude, where is Tom? Tom should be doing this too, man. Oh, okay, I got it. Nice. Hopefully it'll teleport me out because I don't want to have to go back. Light that'll cleanse you of evil. Oh, nice. Because my arm is very evil. They're like that. My arm turned pure evil, bruh. Right idea, not quite right. rockAlot. Lol, but got it. That's right. I got her. I might get a little funky with this, but I'll get her. Hey, they cleansed my arm. It smells better now. Thank you, because it smelled bad. A crystal that glows with light that purges ancient evil and purifies with radiance. Awesome. Awesome sausage, I do say myself. Yeah, because like it took all my hearts and stuff away at the beginning of the game, broke my sword, all that duty. All that dookie happened. You're dookie, bruh. I'll teleport me out. Alright, good. Yeah! Alright. Oh. Did well getting through that shrine and restored an ability. That's wonderful. If you visit and complete 2 more shrines, you'll be able to open the door to the Temple of Time. You may want to mark the shrines in the distance with pins, and you'll never lose track of where they are. Your pad offers you very... Why does Link have a tablet? Like, it doesn't make sense. But okay. Gotcha. Alright. Oh, baby, it's a camera. It's also a camera. Oh, me likey. Wait, right there. It's a pin with... Ah, I hit the wrong damn button, man. I hate how... Oh, I'll never get used to this. The left button being the A button, I'll never get used to. Where's that shrine go? I was just looking at it. I can't see it. I can't see it anymore. Hey, Bill. Where's the shrine, Bill? Hey, Bob. You know where the shrine is, Bob? Bam! Wait, where'd my pin go? Oh, I have to look through that. Oh, it's on my map. Okay. Oh, I am not... Wait, I can jump. Yeah, boy, I feel like I'm in Assassin's Creed. Only better because it's Zelda. Zelda is so much better than Assassin's Creed. Yay! Sitting here looking at my... Checking my PayPal and stuff, and I get attacked. I like how you can put your weapon away. Like, honestly, I like how you can do that. There's arrows here. It probably means one of those arrow dudes are chilling too. Can I like zoom out back and forth? Like, hate how zoomed in I am, but guess I don't have an option, do I? Okay, it's showing me I need to get over here somewhere on my little mappy thing. Dude, I love the camera and the control. The controls are so good. Okay, I don't need to go to the Temple of Time yet. So that's the Temple of Time. Alright, I gotta do these other shrines first. If I did that one, I would assume there's probably a shrine over here somewhere. Okay, that's how you get to the Temple of Time. Okay, did I mark that one? I've marked that shrine. Yeah. There's got to be another one too. I bet I'll be able to see the other shrine from there. That kind of looks like a shrine. Remember to smash the like, share, subscribe, and comment. And also PayPal UNIRock and UNIRock Cash App if you'd like to support the stream. Thank you, Wicked. Thank you for that, Wicked. It's hard to be punished, UNIRock. It's always nice when you are loved, UNIRock. But it only lasts for a time, and then you're back to being punished, UNIRock. And it's a hard roll. It's a hard roll being that punished UNIRock. I love the meme. What happens if I shoot you, bro? Because you look all nice and everything, but you probably got some, like, meat or something in your ass. Ah, I knew it. Nice. I could probably cook it too on a campfire. How do I do that? Damn it, no, I want to throw this. Yes. Thank you. I don't need those. The controls on this game are probably some of the smoothest controls I've ever played on a video game. I mean, it's almost brilliant, honestly. It just goes to show that you don't need to be a PlayStation 5 game to be a best game. And I'm constantly grabbing games that aren't super duper flooper maxed out games. You know, I'm always the one playing those other kinds of games and stuff. Indie games and less complicated games. I've always advocated to support those kind of developers. And what Nintendo is doing, you know, is that people love their games so much, they're willing to buy their console, and they're also willing to have a less powerful console than the other competition. Something tells me I was already there. Yeah, that's the Temple of Time. Son of a beach. They go this way. Hey, there's a fire. Bro, I'm actually kind of in love with this game again. Like, and I really don't need to be in love with a video game right now, but we should go at night. We should see what it's like to go at night. Okay, you guys tell me, should I shrink this square? Should I expand the square? Should I move the square? Is there a better place for me to be? You know what? Let me put you guys up here too. I don't know why I'm so stupid that I didn't put your chat up. There it is. There it is, baby. All right, so let me know where you want everything, y'all, because I'll put it wherever you want it. You guys tell me what you think the best option is. I just don't want it to be invasive to the game and to the content that we're looking at. I want to be able to see a couple of you guys speaking and tell me if the chat's too small. If that's a good size for the chat, let me know. I want you guys to be able to be seen. Theoretically speaking, I should be able to put the meat onto this and it'll cook. The X is drop. Wrong button. Oh, it's cooking. It's cooking. It's on fire. Yeah, baby! I'm smart! How am I so smart? Can I eat this apple or whatever? Because I want to. I gotta probably cook with the apple. I don't think I can eat it yet. Oh no, you go in here to eat it. That's right. There we go. Yeah! I'm getting this. I am figuring this out, y'all. Man, dude. What a beautiful game. What excellent controls. I need to put this in the... Here, let me update my title. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom After Show. And now that we're in the game, we're going to switch this to add the game to the stream. Tears of the Kingdom and save. All right. Actually, I'm adjusting to the controls too. I'm starting to adjust. I'm gonna need that meat for I get into the dungeons to heal myself. The hell, bro? What the hell? What? Like, how did I just pull the bow out? How did I put the bow away? You need some armor too. I hear a bell. There's our shrine. I would assume we need to get up here somehow, but literally how? Like how, dude? And look how big that tree is. Wow. That thing is mammoth. Will you get away from me, emu? Because I will take your meat. I will eat you, emu. And I really don't want to because you're kind of cute. I do not want to have to do this to you, emu. What the heck is that? Dude, can we fish? Oh my goodness, I want a fishing pole, bro. Alright. Zelda is spazzing. You're a spaz, Zelda. Going the wrong way. Oh, I see. I gotta jump down. Nothing. Oh, whoa. Whoa. There's some kind. Look at that. There's like land down there. D-pad lets you switch equips faster. Yeah, but somehow I put my bow away on accident because I'm a doofus. And then I couldn't figure out how to pull it back out with the D-pad. One day I'll figure it out. Until then, I'll just be a doofus. Any tips you got, bro? Hook me up. I really want to figure out how to go up to those islands. I bet there's something that can like shoot you upwards or something. Like a cannon, or I don't know. What would it be? A cannon or like a gust of something? Like, you know what I'm saying? Blows you upwards. Who knows? Oh, yes, we're actually making progress. Oh, hello. Nice. Just like in the original Zelda, you can bust those. What are you? Nice. Spicy pepper. Ooh, I want to cook it. Dude, I bet I might have to fight something. This game is mystical and I like it. Yeah, it's so like, oh no. I need to crafting. Like, how do I craft? I don't remember. Yeah, the game is so adventure. It's like an adventure, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really kind of do feel adventurous. Now, I know there's some way for me to build a fire. I'm good. Huh. Is it this thing? No, I'm probably just gonna die from cold. I need to either find a fire or build one. Oh, I love story-driven stuff like that. Yeah, I'm taking damage. Come on, bro. Dude, just running should like... Wait, is that smoke? Or is that Steam? It's freaking Steam, dude. Oh, hello. Ah. Yeah, Selena, it's just really whimsical and adventurous. I want to know what happens. Oh, shit, dude, no. Wait. Hello. I don't want to burn my axe. This might actually... Maybe it'll keep me warm. Oh, no, stop that. Unbearable cold. Okay, I see where it's telling me. This help me with the unbearable cold? I think it is helping me. Okay, we need to go all the way over here, dude. What in the Samuel H. Fluffin' stuff is that? I can't. Hey, what's up, bro? The Zony device, those little things I dropped. You will need an energy cell if you want to use one. You don't seem to have one. Oh, thank you. Nice. Okay. So he's basically telling me I can use this little battery thing that he put on me to make the raft go, and I am going to die if I don't move, so I got to go. He said, ahem. That one is for maintenance. Come on, bro. I'm gonna die. Fire, fire, fire. Dude, I need to know how to build a fire like yesterday. Oh, thank you, dude. Hello. What in the heck? Oh, okay. Dude, I am so close to the shrine. Okay, I gotta go back here, so directly south. Oh no, I had to go up first. Oh, you son of a... Oh, shit, Kabibble Batman. Oh, that's tight. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, I'm so dumb. Catch it on fire. Hey, yeah. All right. Okay, so if I just go over here and I keep catching fires, then it warms me. Also, if my stick goes out, I can re-stickify. Hello. What are you? Oh no. Dude, I'm playing Tetris in Zelda. I'm gonna die. Hey! Oh my god. Cook some of the materials for better healing? Will do, buddy. Children of the Forest. Okay, I think they've been in previous Zelda games. Guys, I'm probably gonna have to stop playing here in a minute because I have to eat and stuff. But I want to do another stream, honestly. I'd like to do like another Zelda stream, to be real. Hold on. Look how fast I'm eating, bro. Did my fire go out? It did. Run! We need another freaking fire like yesterday, bro. Dude, what are you doing? What is going on here, bro? Okay, this is Suck City, Nebraska. Are you gonna come with me? Can you like give me a lift, you little dingus? Okay, there's nothing to do here. Okay, I gotta go back to the fire. This is not good, bro. Like, I'm going to lose all my healing. And if I don't find some like fruit or something, I'm toasted mini wheats, bro. This is the opposite of golden girls. This is rusty girls behavior. Whoa! Why am I still taking damage? I'm by a fire. Dang, hey. Good to see ya. What? What? I'm taking damage. Dude, it said that I could light fires, bro. Oh, that's right. I gotta pull my stick out and catch it on fire if I want to do this. Oh, yeah, you won't light. Nice. Dude, am I still taking freaking cold damage? Because I'm down to half a heart somehow. Here we go. Dude, like, the fact that they put fire into the game is so awesome. A lot of games don't do fire. Because the programmers just don't want to mess with it. Oh my god, I really need those peppers. Son of a biscuit. Oh no, the fire went out behind me. Oh no, I'm screwed. Holy shish kabibble-bat, man. Let's go. Come on. You just gotta do it, bro. You're just gonna have to do this to this. Gotta do this. Just have faith that another fire is up here, or that the sun is shining or something. Oh, come on. I can find more. Come on. Come on. Dude, there's the sun. think the sun's gonna help up here though. Oh, son of a bee, bruh. Fire! Oh. Okay. Maybe I can cook some stuff. Oh! Nice! I figured it out! Nice. Okay, how about this? Okay, pepper and mushroom. Oh! Cold resistance for 3 minutes. Baby, let's make more of these. Night our top, buddy. I wish I could cook like multiple of these so I didn't have to do it like manually like this, but who knows in the future. Okay, now we're gonna eat this. All right, we got cold resistance. So we can handle the cold for a bit. The spicy peppers warm you up. That makes sense. Yes, that makes sense. But I forgot something. I don't need fire. Never mind. I've got resistance. I don't know if I can make it up this. You gotta try. It's not gonna let me. Alright, that was a complete waste. Unless I can climb this. Oh, shit, dude, I can. Alright, maybe if I climb slow, I can do it? If I stand still, it doesn't come back? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I think I got it. Dude. This game is actually, like, there's so many little puzzle aspects of this. Yeah, baby. There it is. There it is. It breaks after one use. It can create long-lasting flame if you strike it near firewood. Well. And I destroyed my firewood. But I can chop a tree if I have to. It's okay. I got another pepper. More peppers. Yes. Oh shit, I gotta start the fire. You didn't start the fire. Ba, 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 ba. How do I use this? No. Maybe I can do it like this somehow. I am sucking. Drop the flint. Oh, and hit it with a rock. I am really smart now, thanks to Lono. All right, baby. But I hit cook. Okay, stop. There. Now. Boom. That's even better. Nice. We did it. I really don't like the cold in this game, but you know, I get what it's cool. It's cool. It's a good little thing. Yeah, a lot of little details, little things you have to do and figure out. I like that, honestly. I really like that, to be honest. Oh my god, look. Isn't that cool? It's like a different, it's like you walk into a different dimension. See what I'm saying? Because you go through this and it's really small, but it actually leads into this whole big thing. It's freaking crazy. Somebody cooking. That's right. All right, guys, let's get through this dungeon and then I got to get offline. So that I can hopefully do a couple things I got to do. While we're loading in, I'm going to share my link. Because, of course, I got to. But you don't have to donate unless you don't want to. Unless you want to. Helps. And what do we got here? Another power? Is it going to be something that has to do with powering things, probably? So it gives you your 3 key abilities when you go to these shrines. And then the shrines teach you how to use the abilities. It's kind of like a tutorial. Move upward through solid material. Oh my goodness. This is going to change the game. Use Ascend and find the blessing of the shrine. How do I do it though? You hold L and then select with R. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. So let's do it. Oh my goodness, this is going to be awesome. Ascend. Let's go. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool, bro. Wait, why would I want to go to that one? I do not. I want to go to this one. Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome, bro. Heck. Oh, I see. It really makes you like look above you. You got to really be aware of like what is above you and now. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. Oh yeah, treasure. One of my favorite parts of video games. Oh! Oh. Oh. That's nice. Nothing up there, right? Yeah. So let's see here. Gotta go down now. I think I just really messed up. I think I was supposed to use those two things to get up there. Oh man, I'm stupid. Yeah, did I just mess up like really bad? Was I supposed to like put those two things together to jump up there or something? Because I broke one. Do that, and then I need the second one. Damn it. Is there another one around here? Hey, look at that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Yeah, I don't need this at all. Oh my gosh, bro. That is so cool. There it is, baby. Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Cold and heat don't affect you much because you have resist armors. I know. I figured that. Yeah, it said something about clothing before. I gotta take this off, bro. I'm sweating. Bubba, come here. Your ear's messed up. Come here, I'll fix it. His ears folded back. It's so cute. Did I miss anything? I'm looking at my replay. I can kind of see what happened. Okay. I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I absorbed the power. Yeah. It's about to get a hundo? Oh, no, no. Nice. Now the thing's gonna collapse, right? Come here. Stinky little thing. He had an accident last night. He's been doing really good, but then he had an accident. Okay, I should be able to jump and get the heck off this thing. Let me guess. I can't jump. Man, Lono, I am so glad you told me about this, dude. This is one of the most awesome things ever. I love the art of saving games so that they can be enjoyed. Oh, I'm slipping. I'm slipping. All right, we got one more shrine. Yeah, it would be that one. I need to find it and mark it. Huh, what in the heck? Oh my god, bro. Like, could you, like, imagine, like, we're gonna be able to do so much cool stuff because we're going vertical. Oh my god! No! No! What? No! What? No, bruh! That's my first death. That's my first one, y'all. Hey y'all, thank you for chilling with me while I'm playing Zelda Tears in the Kingdom. After we talked about this incredible, insane information that has come out, I am going to try to get a couple things done. As always, I will shill my stream to you and after I read the chat and talk to you for a moment. I just said that I had to put a dirty shirt on because my puppy has made me filthy. I don't want to put a clean shirt on. He'll just ruin it. We're going to go do some stuff and things, aren't we? Aren't we, Bubba? He's my best friend. You're my bestest little friend, and you go everywhere I go. And you're pretty, too. You're pretty. Let me kiss. He climbs on my shoulder in the car, and he'll do this. So he sticks his legs up so that his butt's sticking out. And he tries to ride on me in the car, and I constantly have to put him down off me. Luckily, he's got this little hook thing. I got a little hook for him in the car. So, and he's got it. No. I know what you're doing. Okay, I gotta go, guys. Listen, it's been hard over here because I am in a lawsuit and I'm paying for it myself. So if you want to support me, it's paypal.me/UNIRock or money sign UNIRock on Cash App. And it helps immensely because, of course, you know, I'm not doing fundraising and stuff like other people. I'm just going to take anything I get from streaming and any of the support you guys give me through memberships and stuff like that to put towards it, along with the work I'm doing. And by the way, thank you all. Thank any of you and every one of you that has supported me throughout this whole thing. You know, it's crazy to me that people who had claimed that they were the type of people that would talk to you if they had an issue and come to you if there was an issue, those people tried to cancel me and wouldn't talk and wouldn't explain themselves and wouldn't, you know, do the thing that for years we all have been doing. So, you know, with all of that going on, to me, it's opened my eyes to show me that I don't need to be using Discord and constantly having, are you, he just peed on my floor. Okay, that was my fault, Vals, but you could have waited 30 seconds. That was my fault. Now I'm going to go clean up a puppy puddle in my kitchen and then get some stuff done. So like, subscribe, share here in UNIRock 2, and I'll be back. I want to stream more, but I got to go try and at least get him outside and go grab some stuff to try to cook for dinner. So I'll be back, okay? Let's do some streaming when I get back, and let's look a little more at this crazy stuff that's been going on. Shall we? Shall we? Shall we go in and look at what these other creators, let's react to some stuff that the creators have been finding and putting out. Shall we? Shall we? All right. I'm so dumb. I'll be back. I'll be back. Freaking dog got me cleaning up pee-pee puddles. Reminds me of Bizzy when he's drunk at night.